Good afternoon from Slosh, Roxburgh. We have just arrived to the Scottish estate on the Scottish borders. It is about an hour from Edinburgh and an hour from Newcastle, and this is where we're going to be staying for 2 nights. We've just arrived by Defender and I am dressed like Lord of the Manor chic, which is always my favourite chic to opt for. Who says tartan is just for winter as well? I'm ready to move in. Well, I am in my absolute element. Look at this room. This is where we're going to be having afternoon tea today. And the first thing I noticed is this beautiful chandelier. This is all oak leaves and acorns. That is my absolute dream. I'd love that in my greenhouse. But we are perched just here overlooking the beautiful fountain. Look at the fabrics. I think this is these are all William Morris fabrics as well. Oh my goodness me, so lovely. I definitely recognise this one because there was a collaboration I worked on a few years ago with William Morris and H&M, and that was one of the fabrics that they used. But thoroughly enjoying the interiors. You know what I'm like. And also the artwork. You know what I'm like when it comes to artwork. I like the really lovely old bits and pieces of artwork. This is just fantastic. The dream. In fact, we drove over this very river on the way here. I'd love to have that. That's such a beautiful piece of art. Just ready to have afternoon tea, and I'm going to be trying a tea that I have never tried before. You're going to completely understand why I was attracted to it, but it's called Granny's Garden, and when I smelt it, it almost smells like toffee when you get the first notes, but it's like vanilla, lots of berries in there. So I'm going to start off on that one, and then I'll probably go to my fail-safe Earl Grey. And the one that you're going to have, what one was that?
I think it was...
Lapsang. Yeah, that's the one that you'll get, because it's kind of smoky, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like peaty, it's nice.
Yeah, very lovely.
That looks interesting.
Oh, that does look interesting. What is that one?
Fruity chamomile.
Fruity chamomile, yeah, I thought that looked like chamomile.
That looks so nice, doesn't it?
Very lovely. We are starting off with Granny's Garden, but to begin, we have a little celery, celeriac, and chive oil soup to get us going, and they use a lot of local produce, and it's really centred around using what they have on offer locally, which is really, really lovely. Very up my street. So we're going to try this on for size, and I think it's going to be really lovely. But I'm going to have 1 lump of sugar because that makes the medicine go down, apparently.
Goes the weasel.
It's not. Just a spoonful of sugar has some medicine.
No, plop.
Oh yeah, pop goes the weasel.
Plop goes the weasel. Yeah, it's the stout that sang that. Stout. Also, I realised you're filming me and I've just guided in my thing with my tongue. I'm like, you're filming. It's a terrible thing I do.
Oh.
I can't help it. I can watch.
You nearly poured that all down, didn't you?
Hasty. I'm used to the cushion.
So we always joke that Ali has a little bit of a landing strip with his tongue, and he likes to guide in forks and spoons and evidently tea mugs. You really wanted to put your tongue out then, didn't you?
Me?
Who, this guy?
Who would do such a thing? Okay,
it's official. This is probably the most delicious soup I have ever had. Wow. What a way to start. So, just between our afternoon tea courses, I thought I'd tell you a little bit about why we're here, but we're basically going to be experiencing Slosh Roxburgh. I keep wanting to say Roxburgh, but it's Roxburgh, and get to experience Scotland at this time of year, because in all honesty, this was exactly what I said back in January, that I wanted to come back at this time of year and experience, and I'd never been to the Scottish borders, so this was really, really wonderful. When we looked at the actual property and the estate, it was very, very up our street. So I'm just going to be taking you along with me basically and showing you everything that we do and experience and what we enjoy about it. So yes, a quick segue from London to here. We got the train up because it just made more sense. to just come straight from London, and we are very much already enjoying the interiors. What do you think?
I'm very impressed. I've made myself at home very quickly here.
They've got golf here, they've got shooting, clay shooting, they have archery, and apparently very, very beautiful gardens. So I'm looking forward to having a little bit of a wander around. And they've also got a gardener's cottage, which, you know, I'm always partial to a gardener's cottage. I don't know whether I'll be staying in the gardener's cottage, but hopefully I'll get to have a look. They also have the main house, which is quite common with hotels like this, but they have the main house, and then they have also extended into other properties that you can stay in and other rooms as well. So lots to do, lots to see. We are in the Beaumont suite here, and I should have known by the entrance to our suite that it was going to be very, very lovely, but you're not prepared for how lovely this is. And I've already, my juices are going in my brain because I'm thinking about all the things that I'm going to want to do in our bedroom at home to just replicate this. Oh my goodness. So this is our suite. Mr. Millen Gordon, as usual, is already unpacking, but it is full to the brim with beautiful antique furniture, velvet sofas, armchairs. Look at the view. Like, we get to have our breakfast looking over the very, very front vista of the hotel, complete with beautiful Defender down there, antique trunk. And this is what got my, like, juices going, babe, because I feel like this is what we need in our bedroom, and we would have the TV in that centre bit there.
It's nice. I really like the perforated.
Yeah, we've been wanting to put some of that in the house for a while, haven't we? These sort of metalwork details. Yeah, mesh metalwork details. There's beautiful urns. The artwork here is honestly like the most beautiful. I can't believe. And look at the canopy. And the weirdest thing is this, I had to explain this, and you know what I'm like. I always have to explain this to people. But this is how my grandma decorates houses through and through. All of the beautiful fabrics and that kind of thing. It's so my grandma's style. But the weirdest thing about this room is it literally smells like my grandma's house, which is the biggest compliment, the best thing ever. And I was walking around and I was like, why does this smell like so familiar? It smells like home. And then I was like, oh my gosh, it smells like my grandma's house. But like, all of her houses have always smelt the same. It is so, so strange. And I can't believe how beautiful it is. So much space. Like I said, the artwork is just phenomenal. I really, really love this, of a daddy and a mummy and a baby foal. Oh my goodness me. But I want some of these for the games room. I see these all the time in antique shops. We need some of these for the games room with lamps on. Oh, just love them. And this is just, look at this. This must be like a chess set or something like that. We'll have to have a look at what that is.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got a wonderful welcome here as well. Oh my goodness me. And then through here, there's more. We've got our walk-in wardrobe area where Mr. Millen Gordon is already unpacking. Fantastic large mirror. I haven't even shown you my outfit today. I actually really like my outfit. Had a bit of a wobble with it this morning because I was rushing and didn't do my scarf properly, and I wanted to do my hair in a half up, half down, but I didn't have enough time. But I'm wearing a really lovely Holland Cooper blazer. This is a little bit too big for me. I think I'm kind of in between sizes with Holland Cooper all the time. You're blocking the light. Is it okay if you move?
Annoying?
Yes. Husbands. So this is a size 10, and I think I probably should have kept the 6. Babe, you're standing in the light. So this is a size 10, and they didn't have a size 8. I wanted to size up in it, but maybe I should have stuck with the 6. But for today, it's absolutely fine. I've got my little Bruges H Hermes belt on, Hermes slides, and a lovely silk Holland Cooper scarf as well. My dress is from Theory, so very, very lovely. But yeah, had a bit of a wobble in this. I need to do my hair properly, but it's just been in my face all day. But anyway, this is the little walk-in wardrobe area, and then we have the bathroom complete with big tub and his and hers sinks. And just look at the artwork. Oh my goodness. How beautiful is this estate? We're just about to have a look around the gardens, but I love that they keep this front entrance lovely and tidy. It just looks so pretty. Look at these stone walls and iron gates. Oh my gosh, this is just so lovely. We've got tulips, we've got bluebells, we've got lots of flowers ready to come out. We're probably, oh wow, look at the greenhouse, or glass house because it's kind of joined on. Wow, oh my goodness. So as you can see, this is the main house, and obviously I am always partial to the main house, always. But over here you have the new extension, which is obviously so that these houses and these castles are able to be much more profitable in the way that they run, and it just means they can have more people here, more revenue and that kind of thing. So oh my gosh, imagine having dinner in there. It looks so lovely. This is truly spectacular. My goodness me. Oh my goodness, it needs a little bit of TLC, I think, this bed. All I want to do is go and plant lots of lovely things in here. The tomatoes, oh, if there's had tomatoes in it already, it would smell delicious. Very lovely. Gorgeous ironwork as well. And it joins on to the main house. So I'm guessing you can have events and wedding dinners and breakfasts and things like that here. One thing I would say is this is such a beautiful space, and this is such a wonderful greenhouse. This foliage is fake, and I definitely don't think it needs to be fake in a greenhouse as beautiful as this. First of all, these structures are perfect. You could just have real climbers growing up them, and it would be even more special in here. Just growing climbers in here, all the way up in here, it would be so special. Gosh. Okay, we are now ready for dinner, and I am wearing a dress from my forthcoming collection with Karen Millen. I don't even know if you've seen this yet, but this is the summer edition of, the taffeta shirt dress that I wore all Christmas. Well, I wanted to do a bit of a summer iteration of it, and look at this. And it always makes me laugh, okay, because I wear my Karen Millen collections to death. There will always be pieces that are my hero pieces, but whenever I see things online, it's usually never on my posts, it's usually on posts that are about me. She never wears her Karen Millen collection. I literally had to ration myself wearing the shirt dress version of this in Christmas time, because it was just the best dress. It fitted perfectly on the waist. It was chic and understated, and I know that understated is my word of the moment, but I wear my collections so much. There is just always going to be pieces from the collections that are my favorites that I just wear and wear and wear, and then there are other pieces that kind of suit other occasions. You can hear the birds. But anyway, I'm so excited for this collection to launch, because it was supposed to launch at the beginning of the month, but you know how it is, these things, there are always delays. So it's a little bit later, but hopefully you're gonna get to enjoy it nonetheless. But this dress really is such a work of art. I feel like you can't even see me fully back. Is this better? Yeah, I've got little Chanel pumps on, little black bag, I'm wearing Chantecaille perfume, and that's the look. I think you think I'm joking when I go on about Ali unpacking, but look at this. It's as if he's lived here his whole life. He's got a section for his boxer shorts, a section for his belts, his sunglasses, his socks. What have you put in this one? His tops, of course. Oh, his joggers, okay. So I am doing my absolute best to eat as normally as possible. However, I don't eat wood pigeon very often, but I'm just trying to eat good whole foods, and rather than eating the stuff that I used to eat, because I'm not feeling very well at the moment. So I've gone for the wood pigeon for starter, and Ali has gone for the cauliflower velouté, which looks very good. Oh my gosh, that cheddar scone looks amazing.
Do you want some bread?
No, thank you. Well, we have gone for the steak and new potatoes. We've got peppercorn sauce. Ali has got the same, and we are pairing with some red wine as well. Very lovely. First time wearing this dress, and I have to say, I feel so lovely in it. This would be something you can wear easily during the day, like no issue. I know that like the taffeta is a little bit fancy, but you know me. I never get put off by that little extra bit of fanciness, and I just feel like this looks so nice. I've taken my earrings out already because they do start to hurt my ears after a while, but oh, did I mention it's got pockets? And it also comes in ivory, by the way, so just in case you're wondering. But yeah, love this as a dress, just super simple, really elegant neckline, perfect for with pearls. But we're back in the room now. We want to get an early night and just have a snuggle in bed. So we're just waiting for a bucket of ice for my water, and then I'm gonna get into my pajamas and head to bed. The food was lovely at Charlie's as well. We had I had the wood pigeon, Ali had the cauliflower veloute, and we both had the steak and potatoes. The only thing was is that we had people sat all around us, and in those instances I never want to get my camera out and film, because as much as like when someone's in the background kind of by accident, I don't mind, but when someone's like having their meal, I try my best. I know I'm not perfect, and sometimes there will be people, but I do try my best. And it was just, we were just sat right in the middle, so we couldn't. Good morning, everyone. I am sat icing my face because I think this is my spring summer beauty favourite thing to do at the moment. I woke up a little bit puffy because I've not been eating the way that I normally eat, which is definitely something I have to get better at when I travel, because then I get really dehydrated, I'm quite unwell, and it shows on my face. I mean, last night I ate really well. I just had meat and vegetables, which was lovely, but I think a culmination of enjoying myself too much is my biggest problem. But I definitely notice the difference in my face and my skin when I ice my face in the mornings. So the best part is it's essentially free. You don't have to get one of the fancy rollers. I think I've got the sort of globe things that you can put in the fridge, but the ice seems to be a lot more effective. I don't know whether I'd do it in winter. It might be a little bit cold, but in spring, summer, I'm thoroughly enjoying this before I start doing my makeup. I've done my hair, and I am about to hopefully film a little bit of Holland Cooper content for their linen collection, and like how I style it. So I'm gonna get some makeup on my face, waking up here in the lovely Scottish countryside, and ready for a day of pampering. And we've got either archery or clay pigeon shooting first, and then we've got a spa treatment later on, which is going to be lovely because it then rolls into the evening, and we're going to have room service and just chill in the room for a relaxing sort of spa evening basically. So I'm really looking forward to that too. Well, it has been a morning of, it's been a roller coaster. We've had another leak at the house. This time it's from a pipe, but again, all sorted, no dramas. It just is what it is. Luckily, we've got all the equipment there to deal with it, so we're fine. It's like one of those weird situations where, again, in fact, exactly like the last time, just a culmination of things happening in one place that just lead to essentially a bit of a disaster, but it's been fine, and nothing has been damaged that wasn't already wet, for example, so it's absolutely fine. This morning we are heading for some country pursuits here at Slosh Roxburgh. We are going to be doing some clay pigeon shooting. Now you'll know both Ali and I are keen clay pigeon shooters, and we've done this many times before. Clay pigeon shooting is an Olympic sport, and it is something that is done across the UK, across the world, I believe, but also it's done under very strict guidelines, conditions and laws. So we will be with a professional, we will be using all of the safety equipment and doing so properly. So yes, it's going to be a lovely morning, looking forward to it. So let's go. Oh, I'll show you my outfit as well. My outfit is, now I had a choice to make when it came to my outfit, and because we came straight from London, I had to make a choice. Do I take my Mac, or that's not a very good place for you to see my outfit now, is it? Let's try there. Is this better? Basically, I had to decide whether I was going to take my shooting vest or this Mac, because there just wasn't enough space. We were packing for, obviously, BAFTA, night out with friends, travel outfits, outfits for here, so I didn't bring my shooting vest. Sadly, I've got a really lovely Holland Cooper shooting vest, but I didn't bring it because I brought this Mac from Purdy, because I felt like, because it's Purdy and it's a Mac, it's kind of doing two things. I am fully aware that when we go downstairs to shoot, the guy is going to think that I am absolutely nuts shooting in this outfit. I do not care. I feel lovely, I love the outfit, and I personally feel like it hits the mark. For me anyway, but because this is obviously a Purdy spring summer piece, I think it works really well. I hope you can see me whilst you're down there as well. And if anyone sort of looks at me strange, I'll just pretend that I own the castle, and they might just believe me because of my outfit. But no, very, very comfortable. And this was kind of what I packed for a colder day, and it is more overcast today. It's not as sunny, although I do have a sweaty upper lip at the moment, so it may be quite close and muggy outside. If that's the case, it will just be me in a silk blouse and my chinos that I wore basically the whole time we were in Scotland in January. So yeah, that's the outfit. Let's get going. Mr. Millen Gordon is wearing his Purdy shooting jacket and his new Burberry Mac as well, because we are not quite sure on how warm it's going to be outside.
No, this wasn't supposed to be worn together, but functionality over fashion today.
The same cannot be said for me. Let's go. Ooh, I am utterly in love with this chandelier. Oh. So this is more of like a burnished bronze one, whereas the one in the other room was like a verdigris. So spectacular. What? You smell bacon.
I brought the 20. The 20 is perfect for us. Biblical rain, storms, all that stuff. And then when it did come, most likely been flooded off the river with the next.
Well, I can report that Ian did not laugh at my outfit. We've got the amazing Ian looking after us today, and we've just arrived to the shooting school, and so we are going to enjoy an afternoon of shooting. We're actually going to do a bit of a trilogy, so we get to experience everything. So we're doing air rifles, we're doing shotguns, and we're doing archery. Yes, so we're going to get a little bit of an opportunity to try everything, but I'm going to take my jacket off for the moment because I think I'm going to get a little bit warm at the moment. It's actually quite a good temperature, isn't it? But also, Ian has just let me know that his daughters, actually both of them, follow me on Instagram. So if Ian's daughters are watching, hi.
Then protocols, right? When we come up into here, you're always going to look high up the gun.
Yeah.
And the reason for that, Lydia, is you want to make sure that you have 100% contact in your shoulder pocket like this here.
Yeah.
If you have it pointing here, it's a sorer experience. So look up high, place your cheek up against the stock, and then we're going to transfer your body so that you've got 60% in your front foot, 40% in your back foot.
Okay.
So effectively it'd be like this here, lean forward, and when you pre-take the shot, just close your left eye, you're absolutely on the target from there.
Okay.
Now to show you what we're going to shoot, so what you've got here is the dynamics of this target is it's incoming.
Yeah.
So by definition, it's getting bigger as it comes closer towards us. So as it comes closer towards us, we'd want to shoot it around 45 degrees up there. And when you take the shot, think that you are shooting the top edge of the target. So what you're effectively doing is, if you looked at that clock face there, think of shooting it at 12 o'clock in the clock face.
Okay.
Now the subtlety in clay shooting is once you take the shot and you go bang, keep the gun moving. Because what that does is it elongates your shot pattern, gives you 5%, 10% more chance of taking the bird.
Okay.
Okay?
Amazing.
Now, from a safety point of view, this is a gamer's gun, so it's a manual safety. No cartridges in just now. We'll place a single cartridge in the lower chamber. We'll close the gun, and until that S disappears with me moving that forward, that gun is safe, it cannot be fired. When we're ready to take the shot, I will manually do the safety. I'll make you aware and then you're ready to take the shot.
Okay.
Good to go?
Yes.
Now, to see the target, play coming inbound now, we're going to follow this here, and as we talked about, what we're looking for is intercepting it, which is exactly what you do, with it about an inch above 12 o'clock in that position.
Okay.
When you take it, follow it with the bead and then reach just to the top edge and take the shot.
Okay.
All set to go?
Yeah.
We're good to go. So the first shot of the session, so earplugs and everything, yeah?
Oh, yeah, I'll put them on. Okay.
All good to go? Yeah. Now then, so from here, swing through 2 inches of... Very well done. Excellent. Good job. Through 2 inches. What a superb shot. Well done. Nice and quick. Here, swing through. Lovely shot. Very well taken. And swing through. Lovely shot. Now repeat that process. Clay coming now. Swing through top. What a wonderful shot. What a sequence of shots. Right.
You're
now,
very good. This
here
is
we
the
are.
best I've been.
Swing the gun. That's better shooting. Well done. Now.
Well, I have to say that is the best I have ever shot. I'm so impressed.
I've ever shot as well. I got 100%.
No, you didn't.
I
I was doing better than you.
Oh, I got 100%.
Because you were shooting me.
No, because I only had 4 shots.
Yeah, but you didn't hit all of them.
Yeah, I did. 4 out of 4. Yeah.
You one went over and you were on safety.
Oh, that's not a shot though, does it?
I don't make the rules, babe. But no, that was very good. I'm actually impressed with myself there. I am hiding under here because it has started to rain, but we are just doing air rifle shooting, which honestly reminds me of my nonno so much because that's what he would always do. We're now, I think, going to head back for archery, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do it because of the rain, but never mind. We are just doing a little bit of air rifle shooting, so these little bright orange discs are what we are aiming for. I hit the one that is gone on the left there, and Ali has hit the other ones. I think he's in his element. Well, we have finished up with Ian and had the most wonderful afternoon shooting. That is hands down the best shooting lesson I think I've had in as long as I can remember. He was so good and I hit so many shots like in a row. That's the best I've ever done. But it is now like a little bit more grey, so we've come back to the room and got changed. But what Ian did was he took us to the shop. So basically at the moment they are developing things here, and they're putting in a little sort of shopping area where there's going to be a deli and a bistro kind of thing, and also a shop that will sell a lot of brands and produce from the surrounding areas. And what we didn't realise was that Ian has his own sort of outdoor excursion clothing brand, one of which is called Salah, and then the other one is called Alba. So this is kind of like his homeware, women's wear brand. I've just ordered 4 tweed cushions in his very own tweed fabric to be delivered to the house. Apparently his daughter makes them, so I will show you them as soon as they arrive. I wanted to take 2 of them away with me, but sadly I don't have the space. So I'm going to get 4 of those and take them home. I think they'll work beautifully in the house. Even in the new games room, they'll look wonderful. But he kindly gave us a little scarf. This is a sage green cable knit scarf, but it actually goes really nicely with neutrals. And Ali got more of a biscuity one, so that was really, really wonderful. So that was the afternoon. It's been lovely. We're now going to go and have some food, I think. And I'll show you my outfit quickly because I have changed. Oh, you could do. Where's... Okay, you hold it there. I am wearing probably the most sought after Karen Millen collection dress. This is my upcoming collection. And I know lots of people want to get their hands on this. I was hoping that it was going to launch on the 2nd of May, but things have been delayed. But anyway, this is the look, and I'm popping it with this beautiful Holland Cooper sage green linen blazer, which I think works really nicely just worn over the shoulders like this. It picks out a little bit of the tones that are already in the dress. What do you think?
Yeah.
Like it?
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah? And then I'm going to do a black bag. Et voilà! We have come for lunch at the Stateroom Lounge, which is An exceptionally beautiful space, complete with lots of wonderful antique furniture and green velvet sofas. I'm very much admiring this little nook here with the ginger jars and this beautiful old antique grandfather clock, which is actually from Edinburgh as well. Goodness me. And this particular area looks out over the spa. I'm also just sat in here admiring the cushions, because there is beautiful tartan cushions. You know how I feel about cushions. And I get to share a fact with you that Ian just taught us. So basically, tartan was originally developed as a form of camouflage, which I had no idea. I just thought it was a very beautiful fabric, but it was developed as camouflage, and what you would find is that people that lived in the lowlands would have tartan that was more green because it would reflect the landscape, and then if they were in the highlands it would have more of a brown sort of base to the fabric, because of obviously the landscape in the highlands is a lot more brown and earthy. I thought that was fascinating. Lunch is served. Ali's gone for the special pasta and I've gone for a Caesar salad, always. Sweet potato fries, perfect. We are currently in the spa and this is going to be the room. I'm in the Hazel room, and the spa is currently changing from an aromatherapy associates spa to an Esper spa, which you will know I've been a long-standing fan of Esper and was very fortunate to have worked with them a number of years ago, just before COVID. And these oils are honestly the best of the best. We've got detoxifying, restful, but positivity was always my absolute favourite. And there's also energizing and fortifying as well. But I think positivity is going to be the name of the game today. Oh god. Okay. So that's both of those.
Yeah, and then lavender and peppermint, I think.
Okay, so it's out of these two. Which one do I fancy? This one.
This one. Perfect. So that is all arrived even, so it's going to give you that little energy boost for the rest of today.
We have just come through to have a look at the relaxation room, and it is massive. It is so incredible. This is the pool here at Slosh Roxburgh, and it's kind of like an indoor-outdoor, very, very mini indoor section, but it is fully heated, and it is an infinity pool that looks out over the garden. Oh my goodness. We have just come out to the spa, and what a treat this setting is. Oh my goodness. A jacuzzi overlooking the most beautiful orangery. It is so special. And on the other side of this yew hedge is actually the infinity pool. So you can swim past this very, very beautiful setup just here. There are also garden saunas. Now I'm being very, very careful to be respectful of the guests here because they didn't sign up to be in my vlogs and I don't want to get into trouble. So I'm trying very, very hard not to get anyone in, but it's not always easy because lots of people are enjoying this wonderful spa, but they have two of these wonderful garden saunas, and you know what I'm thinking, I just want to put one in at home. And this is the beautiful, beautiful pool. Oh my gosh, what a dream. One day I'm gonna have a house just like this with a pool just like this. You watch. No, you have not gone back in time. I am wearing the same dress for the second evening because I just felt like this outfit did not get enough airtime last night and I feel like it needs a little bit more. We're going to go and have a bit of a whiskey evening in the whiskey bar here, and I thought this dress is just so perfect for that. I'm also wearing my red burgundy Holland Cooper tartan because I just think it actually adds to the richness, and honestly you cannot come to Scotland and not wear tartan and tweed. I'm sorry, it's actually against the law, I was told. So this is my outfit and I feel lovely in it. This dress is such a gorgeous dress. I just love the shape of it. I love how it goes with just simple shoes. And with every outfit that you see, there is a husband waiting for me to get out of the door. Well, you might hear the sounds of Mr. Millen Gordon talking whiskey, because this is the wonderful whiskey bar. The whiskey is for him, but the antique books are for me. Now, we're not allowed to touch them or look at them. Well, I can look at them, but I just can't touch, because this is a private book collection, which is pretty special. But if anyone ever wonders why I spend money on bookcases, it is this. Look at how wonderful this looks. It just adds this real richness to a room, and I just love it so much. Feels like we're just going to be having drinks in the library, which we are basically, but we're going to come back here later on and enjoy. Ali's going to have some whiskies and just enjoy some drinks here, looking out over the gorgeous gardens. I mean, look at the views. They are stunning. I'm sorry, but I fit right in. Look at this outfit. Look at this tartan. I'm in my element. I'm getting all of the bar inspiration. Do we put a little light up staggered moment behind the bar? Who knows? And I love all of this artwork. Oh, so much inspiration. We have come to the same place that we had lunch because it was so good earlier, and it's nice and relaxed as well. I've gone for the chicken liver parfait for starter, and Ali has gone for the salmon.
Because we are in salmon land.
Yes.
Sorry, that was a little bit sloppy. Salmon capers. We've got our microgreens.
Wonderful.
Is that cheese?
I think it'll be cream cheese. And for mains, I've gone for the pasta of the day. I've added my own little cheesy concoction, and Ali's gone for the fish and chips. Mmm. Well, it is our final morning. Just about to ice my face and drink my smoothie. Two of my little morning rituals. Ali's in the shower, and we're going to get ready and go for just a little walk around, I think. But yeah, we've had such a lovely stay, and it's just been so nice to come to Scotland at this time of year. I think if I came back to this area, I'd want to go like do an extra day or an extra day or two and go and explore the countryside, because I think that's such a unique pull, and I know that you guys would have loved to have seen more of like the surrounding areas as well. So I definitely do that. The only thing I would also say is that it's different in the hotel, and these are very much just like personal preferences. I would say that like I'm really big on like ambiance, if that makes sense. There's music playing in the hotel, and I'm used to, like, you know what I'm like. I'm very much like affected by music, but it's not like background ambient music. It's very much sort of like chart music. And I think with a hotel like this, I would love it to just be playing, even if it's just like local Scottish classical orchestras. I don't know, just something that's a little bit more immersive. But again, they know their clientele so much better than I would, and if that's what their clientele want, that is what their clientele want. I'm just speaking from like my personal opinion. There's obviously also I think an insurance thing when it comes to like open flames and like open fireplaces, because none of the fireplaces have been lit. It may also be that it's spring, and candles are not real candles as well. And then florals. I'd love to see like big, beautiful floral displays. They've got lots of beautiful tables and sideboards, and the grounds are so beautiful that I feel like they need to bring a little bit more of that in. But that's it. Other than that, the staff have been amazing. The grounds are beautiful, and the house is so pretty too. So it's like, the food is also so good, so good. So anyway, I'm gonna ice my face and get myself ready for our final morning. Mr. Millen Gordon is now drying his hair, but I just had this funny thought that they've brought about 4 ice buckets up to this room, because obviously I have ice in my water as well, and I can just imagine someone from the hotel watching this video back and going like, ah, that's what she used all the ice for. It honestly feels so nice, and such a nice way to like start my makeup, if that makes sense. It's just lovely. But like I said, I don't think I'll be doing this in winter. I mean, never say never, but yeah. It is our last morning here, and I've already told you this, so I'm going to show you my outfit instead. I'm actually just going out to shoot this because this is the new Holland Cooper linen suit collection, and it comes in shorts, which, oh my gosh, this is such a gorgeous look. Oh my gosh, the colour, I'm obsessed. Green suit, gorgeous silk blouse. I've gone for statement gold accessory. The shorts fit the absolute dream. They're so comfortable. You can also put a belt with them if you want to. Obviously you can break down this suit and wear it with the jacket just on its own. It goes so beautifully with one of the floral dresses from my Millen collection. So just as a little heads up, I'm heading downstairs though to shoot this with Ali. So I've got Jimmy Choo, like strappy sandals, Holland Cooper suit, Jennifer Behr earrings, lily silk blouse. Good to go. Well, we are back here again. We went outside to shoot, and sadly it was not the weather for shooting a linen suit. It was not doing it justice. We did get a little bit of sun earlier, but sadly it was very short-lived. So I am into my travel outfit, the final outfit here in Scotland, and I am wearing a cashmere jumper from Peel. I have a silk scarf from Sabina Savage. I am wearing a cashmere mac from Purdy, and I'm wearing Reese jeans as accessories, and Jean Vito Rossi ballet flats because I want to be comfortable but warm. I've also got my Lauren Manoogian cardigan in my carry-on suitcase, so I'm all set to go. Oh, and Jennifer Behr earrings because I think these look really nice. But yes, we are ready to go for a little walk and then get in the Defender and head to the station. Oh, look at all the swallows. We're just heading on a little walk around the grounds, heading down past the golf course in the club. A very pretty little archway here, which looks through to the spa. What is happening over here at the moment is the new sort of shopping village that I was telling you about, and more cottages as well. So there's lots of stuff coming and newness going to be here, much more of like a destination, which is very exciting. But I love also to see that they are planting and making sure that the vegetation is really nicely established for habitats, but also screening and beautification of the area as well. And as you can see behind me, that is the new addition. Now, I didn't realise that this was only completed 2 years ago. It basically started before COVID, but obviously during COVID it all ground to a halt. So oh, little bridge over troubled water. Rhododendrons are out, looking very beautiful. So we're trying to find the walled garden which has a cottage situated within it. Wish us luck. More new cottages as well, which these have already started being used, with guests enjoying them last summer as well. Goodness me, there's even more down here. These are like fully fledged houses. Well, we have found the beautiful gardener's cottage. Oh my goodness, wait until I show you the front of this cottage. It is so pretty. This is the type of archway that I want to put to Honeybee Walk, and this is the spectacular gardener's cottage. I'm not going to go in there because we can't work out if anyone's staying there, but look at all the lovely tulips and the jasmine. Oh my god, look how gorgeous it is. Oh my goodness. We are on the train and we are just about to pull into Milton Keynes, and hilariously, because we've been on this train for so long, we kind of just forgot that we had to get off. And it got to Milton, we just came over the tannoy. We are now approaching Milton Keynes station, and we were like, ah! It must have been like a scene from a comedy sketch. We're just stuff flying everywhere, cardigans, suitcases, and then hilariously we're just stuffed into this corner and we've been sat here for like 5 minutes.
Stuffy here.
Yeah, so it's quite funny. But we've been on the train for about 6 hours and we are just about to head home. And the thing I'm most excited about is seeing the garden, because we've had really lovely weather over the last few days and I've been checking the CCTV and I can see my foxgloves and they are doing the most. I'm hoping to see some of my Desdemona roses, and yeah, so we're gonna have to do a big old walk around the garden. Just so you know, we are just back from Scotland. I have no idea whether there's even going to be enough space for this in that vlog or in a new vlog, so you're just gonna have to bear with me on this one, but I'm just getting home and seeing my garden for the first time since we've had all of this warm weather, so I thought I would show you and also take you along for what I have to do, because there's pots to be watered, plants to be dealt with, greenhouses to be watered, so yeah, let's go. These colours, oh my goodness me, everything's looking so wonderful. I think this little vignette here, minus our suitcases still outside, is my absolute favourite. We've got catmint coming up, we've got roses ready to bloom, and we've got the wisteria hanging down. So this is actually a different type of wisteria, which is really funny because I bought it as the same ones that we've already got, but this one is a really low hanging wisteria. And it looks so beautiful with the foxgloves. We have more foxgloves here, looking beautiful. Everything's about ready to just burst into bloom, which is making me very, very happy. One thing I am going to do is give my Claire Austin roses a quick water, because they are my responsibility. They are not on the like, what's it called, the irrigation system, so they need a good water. Can't see much there, but I am watering. Before I take you out to the back garden, June's issue of the English Garden has arrived, and I have also just announced, I don't know when this video is going live, fingers crossed it's when you can still get tickets, but I've just announced my partnership with House and Garden, and we are doing a little talk and a little book signing together at Chelsea Barracks. If it is still live, I'll pop a link on screen so that you can get tickets. It is a paid thing, so, but you do get the book with it. It's really lovely, I promise. Look at my alliums. I've made it back in time to see my little, these are the Everest allium, so very, very lovely. Now this bed definitely got a good spattering of them, the others not so much, but I just kind of leave them there because they make me happy. These ones are very leggy this year.